Hello everyone, welcome back to another amazing and interesting tutorial on how to use conditional formatting in Excel. Before we begin, I'd like to request your support by sending stars, as they help me create more content for you. So, if you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit that star button. Now, let's dive into conditional formatting. It's a powerful feature in Excel that allows us to change the appearance of a cell range based on specific conditions or criteria. First, we have a dataset of employee names and their sales. Let's use conditional formatting to highlight cells with sales greater than 3,000. As you can see, all the cells meeting this condition are now highlighted. You can also change the visualization to different formats as specified in the drop-down. If you want to remove the applied formatting, you can either clear it from the selected cells or clear it from the entire sheet. Each applied conditional formatting is called a rule in Excel. You can manage and modify these rules by going to Manage Rules. Similarly, we can use less than formatting to highlight cells with values less than 2,900. Let's apply another formatting to the same range. If the value is greater than 2901, we'll highlight it with a different format, such as a green fill. Now, both rules have been applied to the selected cells, and you can see the visual changes. To manage these rules, we can go to Manage Rules and see the rules displayed for the current selection. We can edit these rules by changing the values. For example, we can change the range from 2901 to 3001 and from 2900 to 3000. When we click Apply, the changes will take effect. In addition, we can sort the rules as required and choose to stop if true, which means Excel will stop evaluating other rules if the condition of the current rule is met. We'll delve deeper into sorting rules later in this video. From Manage Rules, we can also delete the rules or clear the rules for selected cells. If you find this tutorial helpful, consider sending stars to encourage me to create more interesting tutorials. Your support means a lot. Next, let's explore how to highlight cells between certain values and make it dynamic. By referring to any cell, we can also customize the visualization as required. Now, let's add some formatting on dates. For example, we'll highlight dates occurring yesterday, today, or in the last 7 days, and apply a custom format as required. In Excel, we have numerous options like this week, next week, last month, and this month, which can be used in various scenarios, such as finding expiry dates or managing project timelines. Let's add a green fill for dates in the last 7 days and apply another rule to highlight dates falling within this month or last month with the red fill. You can see that the old rule is overwritten by the new one. To prioritize the rules, we can use the sorting feature. For example, we'll sort the rules to display the dates in the last 7 days first. After sorting, we can click Apply to see the updated analysis. Now, let's delete the rules from the Manager tab and click on Apply to clear them. Next, let's select the same cells and highlight the dates in the last 7 days with the yellow fill. Moving on to the next set of rules, we'll highlight duplicate values within a selected range. We'll go to Conditional Formatting, select Duplicate Values, and click OK. If any value is duplicated, Excel will automatically highlight it. On the other hand, we also have a useful method to highlight unique values. Now, let's clear all rules from the entire sheet to reset the formatting. Continuing with conditional formatting, let's select the same range and go to Text that contains. We can add any word or letter to highlight cells containing that text within the range. For example, let's add the word Tim, and Excel will automatically highlight cells with Tim in the text. Now, let's change the cell containing Kevin to Tim and observe how the rule is applied. Now, let's select one cell and clear its rules. If we now change the cell to Tim, it won't highlight because the rule has been cleared. To quickly apply the same rule from a cell below, we can use the Format Painter tool. After that, we can delete the rules if needed. Next, let's move on to a different category of highlighting data, top or bottom data. We can select top 10 items from the list, and Excel will highlight the top 10 values in the range. You can change the number from 10 to get a different number of top items. This feature is helpful for finding top scores or marks in a range, especially in large datasets. Similarly, we have top 10 percentage, which highlights the top percentage of values in the range. You can adjust the percentage to apply the rule accordingly. Next, we have bottom 10 items, which is simply the reverse of top 10 items. It highlights the lowest values in the range. Now, let us try above average, which highlights cells whose value is above the average of the selected range. We can apply an average formula to the cells and see that those containing values greater than 2,829 are highlighted. Let's clear the rule and apply below average formatting to see the rule applied for cells below the average value. In the next part, we'll explore more exciting features of conditional formatting, including data bars, color scales, icon sets, and many more. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Stay tuned for more useful tips and tricks.